Hello and welcome to High Point Music's Gear Reviews. I'm Lewis and today I'm going to take you through a Source Audio programmable EQ. I bought one of these for the many uses of using an EQ, but at the same time I bought this I was also influenced by the fact that it is now Dave Gilmour of Pink Floyd's choice of EQ pedal. He used to have Boss on his board and it looks as though he's changed over to using this one, so I was kind of re-inspired to go back over what makes it a great pedal and show you what it can do. So I'm going to show you what the graphic EQ does in the mids boost. And then I've got a treble cut. And then a full frequency cut. And we go back to 1, which is a flat setting. And you can adjust it by changing these frequencies. Or the volume. So you can get a lot of different changes with a graphic EQ over a fuzz pedal in that example. I'm using it to change the EQ response, the overall sound, because the EQ is after the fuzz. It's a really great way to reshape your frequency response, focus on frequencies you want, or get rid of frequencies you don't want. The next example I'll show you is some clean guitar riff using the EQ just to reshape the sound of your guitar. This would be really useful if you've got it at the start of your pedal board. You can change between guitars with this pedal to keep your levels and sounds kind of similar. So little EQ changes, volume changes, or maybe a boost just to give you a little bit more oomph when you need it. So I turn the EQ on. We can start to change the frequencies. Maybe you want to cut a bit of bass out of that. We can scroll down, take some bass out, maybe adjust the volume a little. And we want it to sound brighter, so we might turn these frequencies up a little bit more. Scoop some more mids out. And end up with some kind of washed out sort of guitar sounds. I'll show you the same setting we used on the fuzz before, which is like a mids boost. A treble cut, and a full frequency cut. Back to the 1. So yeah, so it's a pretty powerful tone shaping tool. There's a lot of adjustment there. The frequencies you'll be able to read in the blog to get a bit more specific about what they do. But the idea is you can shape that sound however you like. This is particularly cool when you're driving another pedal. We can make this pedal's EQ response change. We can give it more clipping range and do a few cool things like that. So I'll show you what it does with an overdrive running after it. So we're going to boost into that pedal just like we were stacking two pedals together. So EQ on, and we're going to start to scoop out some of that bottom end, top end, turn that volume up to drive that overdrive harder. Maybe you could push it a bit more bass to get a bit fuzzier kind of sound. Or really scoop it out. So the advantages of the Source Audio EQ is, on top of all the great features you get using a graphic EQ pedal on your pedal board or as part of your guitar rig, is its 4 savable presets. The savable presets are really useful because you can have a few tricks up your sleeve ready to go. You can use it to get 4 saved sounds that are alternative to a distortion pedal, 4 saved boost settings, 4 EQ settings after a fuzz pedal. So you can really use it to manipulate what you're doing, either to get an additional sound out of a pedal or just to make adjustments on the fly. Maybe you go to a room and it doesn't sound as good there as it did in the previous room. This is a really fine-tunable device. Other pedals have the sliders on top, like the Boss G7. However, this is a little bit harder to use with the scroll knob. You know, we scroll across with the arrows and then use this control knob to select the frequencies level. But it also means that you don't accidentally bump a setting, which I think if you're a little bit more familiar with it, that would be a more useful feature than something that might accidentally get adjusted and you turn on and it doesn't sound what you want it to sound like. The other thing I really like is the output volume knob glows to the color that you've got it set. So as you turn it down, it dims. Now, because you can hold the foot switch down like this, the pedal scrolls through the presets. It makes it really easy to see if you've got a mute setting in there. It makes it really easy to see that that's not the setting that you're going to. So really easy navigation. It is controllable by MIDI. So if you're running a pedal board switcher, you can have all this preset and don't even need to stand on the button at all. So my verdict would be that it's a pretty cool EQ pedal. It's a little bit different in that it's a more modern design than what we would probably be used to from other brands, but savable presets is really good. Not accidentally bumping settings is really good. I find I use it a little bit more what it sounds like rather than looking at the LEDs because they have such a gradual movement. It's kind of nice to go back to thinking with your ears rather than your eyes. So that's the Source Audio programmable EQ. If you want to pick one up, you can follow the link below. We've also got a link there for the power supply that I suggest you use so that it's always ready to rock. If you've liked this video, don't forget to let us know in the comments. You can follow us on social media, like, share, subscribe, all of that to stay up to date with what's going on. And of course, if you've enjoyed the video, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you.